Have you noticed something strange after turning 60? You lie in bed for hours, yet your sleep is not deep, and you wake up again at 2 or 3 a.m. Many seniors believe this is just part of aging, but doctors say persistent senior sleep problems can quietly weaken memory, mood, and heart health over time. What may surprise you is that the cause is sometimes sitting right on your dinner plate. Certain types of fish eaten at the right time can calm the nervous system and support senior sleep naturally. Tonight, we will explore several simple sleep tips for seniors that start with one surprising food. The right fish can help the body produce calming hormones and restore a more stable sleep rhythm after 60. Some seniors report sleeping more deeply after only a few nights of making this small change. Stay with me, because the number one fish on this list may completely transform how you sleep tonight. Fish number one on today's list is mackerel. And here is something many people over 60 rarely hear from doctors. One small serving of the right fish at dinner may help calm the brain and restore natural sleep. Many adults struggling with senior sleep problems believe their sleep will never improve. Yet nutrition experts now recognize that food choices in the evening can strongly influence the nervous system and sleep hormones. For those looking for gentle, natural sleep remedies for elderly, mackerel is one of the most promising foods. Mackerel is one of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA and EPA. These healthy fats help reduce inflammation in the brain and stabilize communication between nerve cells. According to the American Heart Association, omega-3 from fatty fish supports cardiovascular and brain health, which are closely linked to senior health and sleep quality. When the nervous system becomes calmer, the body can begin producing serotonin, the chemical that later converts into melatonin, the hormone responsible for sleep. Another reason mackerel stands out is its vitamin D content. Research reviewed by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, shows that low vitamin D levels are associated with a higher risk of sleep disorders, including difficulty staying asleep during the night. Vitamin D helps regulate the body's circadian rhythm, the internal clock that tells your brain when it is time to sleep and when it is time to wake. For many older adults, restoring this rhythm can dramatically improve sleep quality. In fact, nutrition researchers at the University of Stirling in Scotland observed that adults who ate oily fish, such as mackerel, several times per week, reported better sleep patterns and improved daytime energy. This is why many dietitians now include fish like mackerel in modern sleep tips for seniors. When eaten regularly in small portions, it may help stabilize mood, reduce nighttime restlessness, and support deeper rest. A gentle way to prepare mackerel is to steam it with ginger and lemon, or lightly pan-sear it with olive oil. These methods protect the delicate omega-3 oils that support brain and nerve health. However, experts recommend moderation, about 2 small servings per week, because like many ocean fish, it may contain trace amounts of mercury. Choosing fresh fish and cooking it gently can make this simple meal one of the most effective natural sleep remedies for elderly. Fish number 2 on today's list is tuna. For many older adults struggling with insomnia, the real issue is not only falling asleep, it is the brain's inability to produce enough calming neurotransmitters at night. Tuna provides a key nutrient that directly supports this process: tryptophan. This essential amino acid helps the body produce serotonin, the neurotransmitter that creates feelings of safety and relaxation. When serotonin levels rise in the evening, the brain can gradually convert it into melatonin, the hormone that regulates senior sleep and signals the body that it is time to rest. Tuna also contains high levels of vitamin B6, a nutrient that acts as a catalyst in the conversion of tryptophan into serotonin. Without sufficient vitamin B6, the body cannot efficiently complete this process, which may contribute to insomnia and difficulty maintaining sleep throughout the night. According to research summarized by the National Institutes of Health, NIH, vitamin B6 plays an important role in neurotransmitter synthesis and overall brain health. This connection explains why foods rich in B6 are often included in modern sleep tips for seniors. Another important benefit of tuna is its high-quality protein. Protein helps stabilize blood sugar levels during the evening, preventing sudden drops that may trigger nighttime awakenings. Researchers from the Sleep Foundation report that balanced evening meals containing protein and healthy fats can support more stable senior sleep patterns. When blood sugar remains steady through the night, the brain is less likely to send alert signals that interrupt sleep cycles. For those wondering how to fall asleep fast, the timing of this food also matters. Nutrition experts often recommend eating fish like tuna at dinner rather than very late at night. This allows enough time for digestion while still supporting the body's evening production of sleep hormones. Gentle cooking methods such as steaming, baking, or lightly grilling help preserve the nutrients that support health for the elderly and nervous system balance. However, moderation is important. Large ocean tuna can contain higher levels of mercury, which is why the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, recommends consuming tuna in moderate portions, generally 2 servings per week for adults. Choosing fresh tuna and avoiding heavily processed canned varieties with excessive sodium can help protect long-term health for the elderly. When eaten in balanced portions, tuna becomes a powerful dietary ally against insomnia and nighttime restlessness. If this information is helpful, consider showing your support for the video. Your engagement helps more older adults discover simple sleep tips for seniors that may improve their nightly rest. And as we move forward, the next fish on this list supports sleep in an entirely different way by protecting the brain from hidden inflammation that can quietly disrupt senior sleep over time. Fish number 3 on today's list is herring, and this small ocean fish is often overlooked, yet it carries one of the most powerful nutritional combinations for supporting deeper sleep after the age of 60. Herring provides a concentrated source of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and vitamin B12. These nutrients work together to stabilize the nervous system and support healthy brain signaling during the night. For many adults, exploring natural sleep remedies for elderly, foods that calm neural activity can be as important as sleep routines themselves. Omega-3 fatty acids in herring, especially DHA and EPA, help reduce inflammation that may interfere with normal sleep cycles. Chronic low-grade inflammation in the brain has been increasingly linked to poor sleep quality in older adults. According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, omega-3 intake supports brain health and may help regulate mood and cognitive function, both essential elements of senior health. When inflammation decreases, the brain can transition more easily into restorative sleep phases. Herring is also one of the richest natural food sources of vitamin B12. This vitamin plays a crucial role in nerve function and the regulation of the body's circadian rhythm. The Mayo Clinic reports that vitamin B12 deficiency can contribute to fatigue, cognitive decline, and disrupted sleep patterns in older adults. Maintaining healthy B12 levels, therefore, becomes an important part of any long-term senior health guide aimed at improving sleep quality and mental clarity. Another advantage of herring is its vitamin D content. Vitamin D helps synchronize the circadian rhythm by influencing receptors in the brain areas responsible for sleep regulation. Research summarized by the National Sleep Foundation shows that adequate vitamin D levels are associated with longer sleep duration and fewer nighttime awakenings. This connection explains why fish rich in vitamin D frequently appear in modern sleep tips for seniors. From a nutritional perspective, herring also provides high-quality protein and trace minerals such as selenium. Selenium supports antioxidant defenses that protect nerve cells from oxidative stress, a factor increasingly associated with sleep disturbance in aging populations. When the brain experiences less oxidative stress, the body can maintain healthier nighttime hormone signaling. This is why balanced seafood intake is often included in dietary strategies supporting senior health. Fish number 4 on today's list is sardines, a food that combines several sleep-supporting nutrients in a surprisingly small portion. Many adults dealing with senior sleep problems assume that insomnia is only related to age or stress. However, emerging nutrition research shows that deficiencies in certain nutrients can interfere with the body's nighttime recovery processes. Foods that support the nervous system and hormone balance are therefore increasingly included in modern sleep tips for seniors. Sardines are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA and EPA, which help regulate brain signaling and reduce neuroinflammation. Chronic inflammation in the nervous system has been linked to sleep disturbances in aging populations. According to the Cleveland Clinic, omega-3 fatty acids support brain health and emotional balance, both important factors in reducing insomnia in older adults. When neural inflammation decreases, the brain is better able to enter deeper sleep cycles. Another remarkable nutrient in sardines is vitamin D. Vitamin D receptors exist in several areas of the brain involved in sleep regulation. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, notes that low vitamin D levels are associated with shorter sleep duration and increased nighttime awakenings. Restoring adequate vitamin D intake may therefore support senior wellness and improve the body's natural sleep rhythm. Sardines also provide calcium and phosphorus from their soft, edible bones. These minerals support muscle relaxation and nerve transmission during the night. Researchers from the Johns Hopkins School of Medicine highlight that mineral balance plays an important role in sleep physiology and nighttime muscle recovery. When muscles and nerves remain stable, the body can maintain smoother sleep cycles and reduce senior sleep problems. Sardines can be prepared in very simple ways. They can be lightly grilled, added to salads, or served with vegetables and olive oil. Nutrition specialists recommend choosing varieties packed in olive oil rather than sauces high in sodium. This approach protects cardiovascular health while supporting overall senior wellness and brain function. If you enjoy learning practical ways to improve sleep and long-term health, consider subscribing so you don't miss future videos. Each video explores science-based strategies designed to reduce insomnia in older adults and strengthen overall senior wellness. In the final part of this list, the last fish brings together several nutrients that help synchronize the body's internal clock and improve nighttime recovery. Fish number 5 on today's list is salmon. For many older adults who feel that their sleep is fading with age, this fish may help restore the biological signals that guide the body into deep rest. One of the most common complaints after the age of 60 is that sleep is not deep, even when people spend enough hours in bed. Researchers increasingly recognize that certain nutrients directly influence sleep hormones and brain chemistry. This is why salmon often appears in evidence-based sleep tips for seniors designed to support healthier nighttime recovery. Salmon is particularly rich in omega-3 fatty acids such as DHA and EPA. These compounds support brain cell membrane stability and help regulate neurotransmitters involved in sleep and mood. According to the American Heart Association, omega-3 fatty acids play an essential role in cardiovascular and neurological health, both key aspects of senior health. When the nervous system is calmer and inflammation is reduced, the brain can more easily transition into deep sleep for seniors. Another important nutrient in salmon is tryptophan, an essential amino acid used by the brain to produce serotonin. Serotonin is later converted into melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating the sleep-wake cycle. The National Sleep Foundation explains that stable melatonin production is one of the most important biological factors for preventing insomnia in older adults. Adequate dietary intake of tryptophan may therefore support healthier sleep rhythms. Salmon also contains vitamin D, which influences circadian rhythm and sleep regulation. Researchers from the Harvard Medical School note that vitamin D receptors exist in brain regions responsible for sleep control. Low vitamin D levels have been associated with shorter sleep duration and fragmented sleep patterns. Maintaining adequate vitamin D intake therefore supports deep sleep for seniors and improves nighttime recovery. Nutrition scientists have also observed that diets rich in fatty fish are associated with improved heart rate variability during sleep, an indicator of healthy nervous system balance. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Sleep Medicine found that people who consumed fatty fish several times per week experienced better sleep efficiency and morning alertness. These findings suggest that nutritional strategies can play an important role in reducing insomnia and improving long-term senior health. Salmon can be prepared in several gentle ways such as baking, steaming, or lightly grilling with olive oil. These cooking methods help preserve omega-3 levels and protect the fish's nutritional quality. Nutrition experts recommend eating salmon 2 to 3 times per week in moderate portions. Balanced meals like this can become part of practical sleep tips for seniors seeking better rest. Many people believe that poor sleep after 60 is something they must simply accept. But science now shows that when the body receives the right nutrients and gentle evening habits, the brain can often restore its natural rhythm. If sleep is not deep, small changes like choosing the right foods may help your body relax and support natural sleep remedies for elderly. These simple ideas are part of practical sleep tips for seniors that may help the brain settle more peacefully at night. If you decide to try one of these foods this week, share your experience in the comments. Your story may help someone else who is searching for how to fall asleep fast again.